everybody, it's me Sabrina. I know you haven't seen me in a very long time, and I'm sorry. I know your lives revolve around me, and you've been, traumatized since I haven't been on. But here I am. I decided that I should go ahead and figure out something to do for this one to kind of try to kick myself back into it. And I thought the best way to do it was to take from a church activity that I was unable to attend and go ahead and do that. So, my church activity that I was unable to attend was basically a get to know you activity, and they wanted everybody to bring 3 things that best describe them. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you 3 things that best describe me. And the first thing I'm going to go ahead and pull out immediately is my cell phone. The best way that I think this describes me is simply that I like to be connected. I like to be social. I like to be someone that someone can call whenever they need me. I like to check on my friends and my family, and basically, yeah. So I'm sociable. My next one is this plaque, and it actually has a saying on it. It sits on my mantle, and the saying that is written on it, or the quote, is never get tired of doing little things for others. Sometimes those little things occupy the biggest parts of their hearts. So the reason why I chose this one is because I like to think of myself as a charitable person. I like to think of myself that way because I like to think that no matter what, my friends know that they can call me if they're having a rough time, that I'm number one on their speed dial. I like to think outside the box. I like to look at people, and if I realize that they're struggling or they're having a hard time, I like to come out of myself and do something little for them that I think sometimes, a lot of the times, I don't think it really means a lot, but I know it means a lot to them. So, sociable, charitable, and then I have what probably a lot of people are starting to know me for, which is not very great because I'm just not that great at it, but my quilting, my quilts. And the reason why I picked my quilts is because I think quilts really kind of deeper meaning for me. It's finding comfort in. It's what people spend a lot of time on. You're always improving in your technique, and the finished product is always something remarkable and amazing. And I think that describing me, I'm very much like a quilt. I start out very unsure, and I start with basic things like getting up in the morning and taking care of my family and reading my scriptures, and then I take all those little tiny pieces and I put them together. And sometimes, every once in a while, the pieces don't fit, or sometimes I make a mistake and I have to redo certain parts. But in the end, I finish a block, and that little block of my life gets sewn onto another piece of my life, and so on and so forth, until finally I have a completed piece of me. I consider myself a ever-growing piece. I think that parts of my life are like quilts, and with every new quilt, I improve my technique and I improve who I am, and I am able to display that to the world. And once that little part of my life is done, I can hold it up and be proud of what it is, because it completes me. And yeah, so in sum up, I think that I am very much like a quilt. I always consider myself to be improving, and I always consider myself to be a comfort what a quilt is. And I know that with the time and the energy, and with help, and with good friends around to help, and the ability to improve myself, that I will have thousands of quilts in my life that will always show my improvement. So, again, I'm very sociable. I consider myself to be a very charitable person. I like to put others before me. And overall, I'm like a quilt. I'm always improving. I'm taking my time. I'm displaying my life. And I'm just warm and fuzzy and wonderful, and somebody you want to snuggle with. Well, my husband snuggles with me more than anybody, and I have my kids too. Anyways, so with that being done, my next thing that most of you know my videos are for is to promote my Thrive. Another thing that I am a Thrive consultant. And what Thrive is family preparation in food storage and emergency preparedness. And I have been very lax in doing my parties every month. So starting this Friday, I'm going to start doing my parties again. I'm going to go ahead and host one this Friday. I don't know what day that is. I don't know what time. So go ahead and check out my Chef Food Alliance group page, and I'll make sure to put my little thing in there. Also, I did find out that you can order from my party online. You do not have to worry about asking me to send you an order form and a booklet and everything else that Sabrina sadly never ever seems to get out on time. So you can order from my party online on Friday. It should give you all the host, or give you not the host benefits, because nobody's won that just yet besides Amanda. Which, Amanda, this is your party, and it will give you the ability to set up a queue. Which, if you have any questions of what that is, I can tell you. You can also order things just a la carte, anything that you want to try. Also, you know what that means with a party coming up on Friday. There's a drawing. So please like my video, join my Facebook group page, or just tell me you're going to come to my party and RSVP. It will put you in for a drawing to win a free thing of Thrive. Now, because of the time constraints that I do have, I decided that instead of doing a weekly drawing, besides this week, after this week, instead of doing a weekly drawing where you only get a pouch, which is like a little tiny thing of it, I decided that I will do a monthly drawing. And with that monthly drawing, I'm going to get a number 10 can, which all my LDS friends know about, and my food preppers, you know what that is. I'm going to give you a number 10 can of one of the most popular products from Thrive. So, a little bit more incentive, a little bit more give from me to you. And just know that if you have any questions regarding it, you can call me, text me, Facebook me, email me, stop by if you want, and I will be here. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Bye now.